Hi everybody, welcome back to Movie Unrelated. Movie Unrelated, you say? That's because today we're asking each other personal questions that's not related to movies. So you get to know a little bit more about us, so when we do our reviews, you understand a little bit more where we're coming from, and a little bit more about our backstory. So yeah, coming up, Movie Unrelated. All right, we each came up with 3 questions. So, hey, Paul, it was your idea. Why don't you start us off with a question?
Well, first, we got a few new people from Tony's channel, from his live stream.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Okay. Maybe you're not a movie buff. Maybe you're not a TV buff. You don't have to be, because all we do is we watch stuff and we talk about it. We're not experts.
Definitely not experts.
Not experts at all. We just like hanging out.
And we play a lot of games and stuff like that as well.
And the only reason we do this, 2 reasons. Well, for me, is just to hang out with these guys and to answer the questions in the comments. So, comment, like one word, hey. So I could say, hey. It gives me a reason to live.
Because he doesn't have much else.
Otherwise, he has nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, my first question. I'm listening to the radio, and they're talking about cults. And they're saying everybody's in a cult, whether you know it or not. Because cults aren't just religious, okay? So, my cult happens to be, like, keto. And if you don't know what keto is, it's when you eat lots of fat and you eat very low carbohydrates. Okay? Keto / carnivore diets.
Okay. But, in all fairness, I think I indoctrinated you into that cult.
Well, Mark showed me a before and after picture because he started this low carb thing. And he showed before, and he looked like this. And then he showed me after where he was nice and trim. And I
Like
said,
this.
holy smokes, it works. So every time I'm in a room and it comes up, food comes up, I'm all about trying to indoctrinate other people into this keto lifestyle because it's my life now. That's what I do.
Oh, yeah.
What's your cult?
My cult?
Yeah.
I think I'm in the smoker cult. Like, not smoking, but barbecue smoking.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Food smoking. I think that's my cult. I'm also in the, like, barbecued ribs cult.
Hence...
So whenever you're in a room and people are talking politics, you say, yeah, but I got a smoker.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
That's what I'm thinking.
That's an absolute fact.
I'm sitting there thinking, when can I slip my smoker into this conversation?
Yeah.
And I'm looking for my opportunity.
I bet you even Hunter Biden would like my ribs.
He's not joking. Those are the conversations we have.
Okay, what about you?
I've probably been in 2 cults. One, the current one, is cruising.
Yes, that's a
Right?
big cult. Yes.
Like, I'm all about cruising.
Like, I think anybody who cruises is automatically in that cult.
Yes.
Yeah, there's no halfway.
Once you love it, yeah.
Because once you've done it,
You love it.
You love it.
Yeah. Mark, first time cruising, loved it.
Yeah.
After that. Can't wait to get back. He's going this year.
I haven't experienced it yet.
So-
I'm a denier right now, but we'll see.
Now, another thing at one point, you and I were both part of a cult, World of Warcraft. The video game.
oh, I mean, go
Right?
back far enough, and so was I.
Yeah, we were heavy into that. Like, we couldn't wait to get home from work. Sometimes we wouldn't go to work.
Marriages, some deaths, all because of this game.
Yeah.
This was such a big part of everybody's life.
At one point in the world. Yeah, I still play with my sister and stepdad almost every night.
Yeah.
So
I don't even know what
I'm
it
not,
looks like anymore.
I'm not addicted to it anymore. I can go months without playing if I wanted to, but at one point, boy, I'd wake up and I'm going, how come the computer screen's off?
Isn't that the first sign of of somebody who's addicted to something?
Absolutely.
I could stop if I wanted.
Yeah.
Well, I was heavily addicted. My wife was heavily addicted for 4 years. I got out of the cult after 4 years, but she stayed in. 3 years later, I finally remembered what she looked like because she was always up in the computer room.
Yeah.
I finally remember what she looked like. That's
Okay,
good.
that's a good one.
All right, Mike, why don't you give us one?
Okay. All right.
He can't remember. He just wrote them down about 4 minutes ago, but he can't remember a single one.
Okay. What songs would make up the soundtrack of your life?
Oh, I know Paul's.
I'm a loser,
Yeah.
baby.
Right back. For the longest time, that was his theme song.
So why don't you kill me?
Okay, what songs?
Yeah.
My first song with a girl was "In the Air Tonight." That was my first relationship song. So that would be it.
Phil Collins.
Yeah, Phil Collins. My university years are defined by Celtic music
Yeah, I remember that.
and Great Big Sea kind of Eastern Canada music.
Yeah, yeah. Sea shanties.
And now, it's not a song per se, but now I'm all about country. And I really like Sam Hunt. And there's this new guy. He's doing things like Fancy Like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and another one that just came out. I can't remember the name of it, but it's a really new style.
Yeah, they're calling that an accidental hit.
Yeah, well,
The Fancy
I
Like.
really like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's due to his daughter, actually. His daughter said, we need a dance for this song. And then they made that dance that they do on TikTok for it,
Yeah.
and it blew up. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Okay, so that's my musical soundtrack.
Wow. I don't know if I have a one.
Yes, you do.
Huh? What would you say?
Anything by Styx.
Well, Styx is my favorite group, but I don't know if that would be the soundtrack of my life.
it would definitely be on the soundtrack.
Styx, Boston, the classic rock and roll groups of the day. Mark Wahlberg did that film Rockstar,
Oh, yeah.
and
Great movie.
Steel Dragon was the group in there. I love the songs in Steel Dragon.
I remember
So
when I was DJing at the club,
I'd always want him to play this one
Don
song.
would be like, play Steel Dragon.
Yeah.
Play Steel
Yeah,
Dragon.
yeah.
I'm like, Don, this is not that kind of club.
Oh, I'm going to be killed unless I say my wedding song, which was Amazed by Lone Star. Okay, but that falls into the country. So
Well, hey,
That works.
mine was Endless Love. Right just before our divorce. So,
ending love.
you can only go so far with songs as being part of your life, I guess. All right, Mark, what's yours?
Okay, I'm gonna say first relationship type song would have been Jeff Healey, Angel Eyes, and then it was going to in my sort of later years I'm starting to DJ and starting to go to clubs and stuff like that. Songs like Tub Thumpin',
jeez, that
Cotton Eye Joe, these type Saturday Night by Wigfield, these songs were huge.
I fell down. I get up again.
And I get up again.
Who let the dogs?
Who let the dogs out? Those types of songs, definitely in my youth.
See, what I'm thinking of for you is Garth Brooks, Shania Twain.
Garth Brooks, Shania, John Michael Montgomery,
Elvis.
definitely is in there. So yeah, those are sort of that sort of wrote the soundtrack of my life. Those types of songs.
So we might have time for one more each.
All right. Quick, easy one. I'm in the holidays, right? That's my job. What is your guys' bucket list vacation? Money's not the object. So somebody's sending you on a free vacation. What would be your dream vacation to do?
Present day.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not a big vacation guy.
I know, but you must want to do something in the world. Visit someplace in the world. Like go to the Battle of Waterloo area.
Honestly,
Something.
Honestly, I could live the rest of my life just going to my mom's place and my dad's camp. But if growing up is any indication, I was really into the Celtic stuff, so maybe visiting the castles in Scotland.
Okay, I could see that.
Maybe a river cruise down the Rhine River with all the castles along the side and
Maybe,
things.
yeah,
That would
yeah.
be a trip for you. Seeing Stonehenge, all that kind of stuff, right?
As long as there's food at the end of it, I'm good.
There's food all through it on a river cruise. All right, Mark.
I think
Dream.
I'd have to go to the Colosseum in Rome.
Ooh.
Where the
Because you like Spartacus.
yeah, so where the the gladiatorial battles.
I'll be there this year.
Yeah, see, awesome.
Yeah.
Gladiatorial battles happened, and yeah, I'd like to see that.
Okay. For me, I've said it a couple times now. I want to get to Antarctica. That is such a unique.
What's in Antarctica for you?
It's such a unique.
Snow.
He comes home from his cruise and he says, "Oh my God, my driveway's full of snow and I have to shovel." And he
Yeah.
wants to go to Antarctica.
Yeah.
Hey, I've been to Alaska, and I've been to Iceland and Greenland. I want to go to Antarctica. That's the only place you see penguins. It is so unique there visually, and so stunningly clean. that it's something I want to go and do. And you can't get there on the big ships. You got to go there on the smaller ships that you can get off and visit right on the ice shelf and walk along the ice shelf.
I've heard though that icebergs are not real good for boats.
Yeah, you know,
That's just a rumor. Rumor mill.
Okay, my second one is, like, you're 8 to 13 years old. What did you think your job was going to be when you were older?
Singer.
That's for sure. For
Yeah.
you.
Singer.
Me, it was a writer.
When you were 8 to 13?
Oh, 13? I thought 18. 8 to 13?
Maybe hockey?
No, I probably thought I was going to be a lawyer.
What?
Yeah, I was planning to go to law school back then. I loved all the law shows even as a kid.
And then you realized that you were stupid.
I realized that the laws were stupid. But no, I was really into the law movies and stuff like that, and the television shows.
From 8 to 13?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I think that's something my parents watched, and back then we didn't have a lot of TV. You had like 4 channels, so whatever they watched, that's what I watched, and so that's kind of what I'd like to do that kind of thing.
And I think you wanted to be a football player, and then you realized puberty wasn't kind to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I liked football, but
You could have been the football, but I don't know if you could have been a football player.
I thought at that time in my life, I thought I was going to be a soldier.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like,
Okay. You?
Later on in high school, I said, well, I want to go
Like
into
you were
politics.
the before picture of Captain America, right?
Hey, at that time, I didn't know.
Send out your best man!
I'm gonna grow.
Here comes Paul. The entire other army. Oh, we give up.
Somebody told me there was going to be a growth spurt in there somewhere.
Yeah. Okay. They lied. Yeah.
You know in that movie when you see the big guy come up and he's getting, and the other guys bring out this little tiny guy, and that little tiny guy flips that big guy all over the place? Well, in real life, that's Paul, and the guy just goes boom, and he starts hammering him into the ground like a peg, like a cartoon character. But no, yeah, soldier would not be my first choice for you.
Anyway, here I am opening up my soul to you guys. And you just...
Crush that soul.
Okay, your next question.
I've got another one. Okay.
Make sure you take your time to put on your glasses.
Will do. Okay. If you could trade places with someone for a day, who would you choose and why?
I would choose Mark so that I could do all these nasty things that people are going to remember, and then you get in trouble for it.
You would do that.
Yes, I would.
Yeah, you would do that. Yeah. Done?
That, or I would choose the Prime Minister
And
And
underworld.
and resign.
And quit. Yeah.
Okay.
Tell us how you feel about our government, Paul. Trouble is, as our prime minister, you could make all the decisions you want, and no one else in the world cares. So, okay, change it for just one day.
One day.
Just one day. You know what? All right, I'd like to be Ryan Reynolds for a day. Top shape, top of his game right now, business-wise, movie-wise.
Mm-hmm.
He's in his peak. I would have normally have said, Tom Cruise, but Tom Cruise is not at the peak of his game right now. He's a little old. He's 59 years old now.
After that 24 hours, coming back to this, wouldn't that give you PTSD?
Nope, because I die a happy man.
I guess so.
That's what I could have looked like, everybody. He's Canadian?
Yeah.
We're the same.
Right. Yeah.
All Canadians are the same. I hear that all the time. But no, I would see because he's got that wit and the snappy thing, and I'd get all that, right? I get
Yeah, you need that.
his stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
If I could trade dead or alive, I don't know. It's my question, isn't it?
Choosing a dead person is going to be very boring.
I shouldn't have chose this guy.
Okay, Hunter Biden. He seems like he has a good time. He's living a high life.
Yeah.
So
It was all lies. They're telling lies about me. Mark regrets his entire
I
life.
can finally paint.
He regrets his entire life. I was so wrong.
So you have what? Do you have a second question, or did you do your second question?
He did. No, he didn't.
I didn't do my
did
second
one
question.
Okay, do it. Do it.
All right. Which one should I choose? Okay. Here you go. Worst decision in your life. Worst decision you've ever made in your life.
In retrospect, I guess going to university.
Yeah, you really didn't really do anything.
Which time?
Yeah, you were a professional student for a while.
Okay, so I went to university, I got my bachelor's, and then I went to teacher's college, which was another year after that. And at the end of that, I said, wow, I don't really like kids that much, so I'm not going to be a teacher.
Yeah. You even went and taught English in Korea.
Yeah.
Which you did not have a good time doing that neither.
No, that was a good time, except that the economy over there crashed and it was not worth it anymore. So,
All right, Mark.
I'm going to say, okay, so back when I was a kid, or preteen, I was accepted in a group of, like, I guess, a group.
A traveling singing group.
Yeah, exactly, called Up With People. And I didn't go.
Yep.
but you stayed for love.
He had a girlfriend for another 3 weeks.
No. I mean, it was a while, but I didn't go. And a large reason that I didn't go is it was going to cost 10 grand to go. Right? There was a price tag to it. And I was a kid. I didn't have 10 grand, and I didn't want to put that burden on my parents. So I didn't.
That could have changed your life.
Yeah.
You could have been an entertainer right now.
Could have.
Yeah, and could have been supporting them in $1 Million House.
Yeah.
Nice going.
Way to go.
My bad.
For the low cost of 10 grand.
Yeah. So I didn't do it.
I have so many.
It's your question. You should have an answer.
I do. I'm not going to get into it, though, for some of them. Because I've made some bad decisions in my life. I would have to say quitting high school at one point and starting work. I had just started my relationship with my future wife.
Wait, you didn't finish high school?
Nope. Didn't finish high school. I went back and finished it.
Yeah, okay.
But I didn't finish high school. I started working at Bunton Reed Paper because my neighbor was one of the foremen there and got me a job. And I got my first taste of money. And that job at the time was half decent money. It allowed me to buy a brand new sports car. And we got engaged after that. And then I hurt myself on that job, being a back injury for life. And I should have just stayed in school and maybe gone to college and done what.
Why are you so surprised he's a dropout? He spells fantastic with a V.
That's true.
Mm-hmm. That's my catchphrase, everybody.
It's become your catchphrase.
That's right. You take your weaknesses and you make it a strong point.
Turn illiteracy into a positive.
So just so you know, that was 8 questions. You should have 8 answers, every single one of you, in the comments.
That's going to be a lot of writing.
That's an order,
Yeah.
apparently. So, yeah, that's just a little bit about us. Backstory. You found out Paul was going to be a soldier. God help us. Mark was going to be a singer. Mm-hmm. He could have been. I hear him now.
Well, I was better than
He
I
was
think.
much better as a. You've seen, if you watched my other channel, you've seen him. I've shown him on the group cruise doing some singing. I will give him credit. He blows me away when it comes to singing.
That's all right.
Because I'm not very good.
He's good if you put him up against people that are not good.
That's right. Yeah, he stands out amongst bad singers. Mm-hmm. He's really good at that. Okay. Let us know some of the comments down below. What's your worst decision? What's your dream vacation?
What cult are you in?
Because everybody's in the cult.
What's your
Are you
cult?
in the cult of Movie Related? I know there's 200 of you that are. Because you comment all the time. And we really appreciate it. And until next time, we'll see you on the channel.